Welcome to Dave Arbogast. My name is Larry, and today I'll be showing you a 2014 extended mobility van. This van is equipped with the top-of-the-line Explorer SE package. Also has an under-the-vehicle lift. Some of the key features on this are the 20-inch wheels, the front step plate, which allows you to clean the windshield. Also the full ground effects all the way around the bottom. Also you have the side vents on there for the look. Also is equipped with remote start. You push the lock twice and hold the top button, and the vehicle will start. It will run for 10 minutes and then shut itself off. As we go around here to the van, you'll see it has the dual mirrors on the side, so it gives you a blind spot mirror and also gives you your side mirror, so you can see all the way going down the road. Let's take a look inside. As we come inside this vehicle, you'll see right here at the bottom we have a latch on the door. This latch allows the door to lay back a little further so the lift clears easily. You have this on both side doors. So as you open both, you just put your finger right here in this little hole. This pulls, and then it lays the door back. And then you'll have this little handheld control right here that will run your UVL lift. As we said earlier, this van is equipped with a UVL lift, which is an under-the-vehicle lift. It has 4 buttons here. You just push the button for down, it'll bring the lift out. It will drop to the ground and flip out a little flip plate where the person can come onto the lift. Once the person comes onto the lift, then the plate will flip back up and you can ride the wheelchair. You can ride up on the wheelchair or ride the lift up to the top. You do have to have the emergency brake on when operating this lift, and then once you're done, you just hit the stow button. The lift will lower back to the ground and will stow itself away back underneath, so it's out of the way. You do want to watch when driving this vehicle that going over speed bumps and things like that. It does sit higher off the ground, being that it's a 2500 chassis, but you still want to watch your clearance on some of the road areas. As we step inside this vehicle, you'll see that it is equipped with a rubber floor. Also has the 4-point tie downs. And the way these work is this just loosens. There's a little red button here. You pull that, it comes out. You wrap it around your chair. It fastens like a seat belt, and then you crank it tight. These are easily removed from the floor. Also has a little hook here, so if you have a seat belt or something like that that goes around the person in the wheelchair, you can hook right into that and it'll hook there. As we continue here in the back, you will see we have a 29-inch flat screen. We also have a Blu-ray player down here. As you're sitting still, you will notice you can pick up some TV, but as soon as you start to move the vehicle, you will lose the reception of that because it is all digital. But right now, as you can see here, we are picking up some local channels. Here's channel 7, one of my better local channels. You can either listen through the wireless headphones, which there are 4 sets hanging 2 on each side of the wall, or you can also flip the speaker switch and it plays through these 2 speakers up here on the front. And then you just use the remote just like you would in your normal house or anything else. This is on TV source, but you can also push source and go down to HDMI. And that will be your Blu-ray player. And then you operate that just like you would a DVD player in your own home. Also here in the rear of this vehicle, you will see you have 2 USB ports on this side, and you also have 2 on the driver's side. So you can plug in your cell phones, iPads, anything like that that would use a USB to charge, you can plug those in. As we step here to the rear of this vehicle, you will see there's a box, has your jack and everything in it, because we put the motor for the lift here in this sidewall. It also has a sofa that will slide front and back, will slide 6 inches forward. Also lays down into a 3-piece bed. You also have an air compressor over in the sidewall, so if you're using it for family purposes of soccer balls or anything like that, or if you do need to blow up a tire or something like that, you do have that available to you. As we start up here at the center section, at the top we have rear air controls. And we also have a set back here in the back. So if you want the people in the back to control it, you can put it on auxiliary and the rear controls will control it. Otherwise, you can either turn it off or you can control it up here with heat and cool. Also up here you have your lower indirect lights, which are above your big windows in the back. You have your indirect ceiling lights, which are in the center of the vehicle. You have cabinet lights, so when you open the cabinets on the sides. Then you have driving lights, which are your fog lights down in the front, your LEDs. And when they're blue, that means they are working. These pieces up here are just for decorative. As we move down, this is your front air controls with your heated mirrors. You also have a full navigation system in this one. And you can do it a couple different ways. You can either go to destination and punch in your information, or for your 6-month trial, you can push this blue button on your OnStar and tell them where you want to go, and they will take that information and put it into your system for you. And that way it's all hands-free. You don't have to do anything with it. You have a on-off switch here, which uses your ignition key for the passenger side airbag, so if you have somebody smaller there. You also have power ports up here. You have 2 regular power ports and a USB port up here in the front. And then you also have you can either do a full map or a split map. And then you also have here on your steering wheel where you can control the different options and different types of things. You also have 36 preset channels. And you can save anything from AM, FM, XM, any channels like that you want. If you go to your source and hit XM, right now it's giving you a preview, but you do get 3 months free of XM, which will be activated once you receive the vehicle. These lights here are your interlock system. This is basically for your lift. Right now with the emergency brake on, it is giving me a green light that it's okay. You take that off, you see the green light goes away, which means it will not let the lift come out because the brake is not applied. So each time you take the lift down, you do have to apply the emergency brake. Thank you again for viewing this video on the 2014 Mobility Van. For all your van needs, please call me, Larry, at 855-395-9443, or visit me on the web at gmcconversionvans.com.